Hey, 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 so, day by day. Hey. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Underdog 36
Yes,
in the
sir.
building.
Whoop, whoop.
How y'all doing, man? What's going on, Drew?
I'm doing all right, bro. Your vocals is loud as shit.
Is it? Let me turn it down. Let me turn it down. Maybe it's this mic. Let me back up a little bit. I need that little filter that people be putting in front of their mic. I see why they have it now. But before we start, I wanted to share something with the people. Um, Let me see if I can, if I can do that real quick. Um, Got this email today. This was our 2022 recap from
Yeah.
Buzzsprout. Says we made 42 episodes. Pre-show, we only had 36, but when we got the pre-show and the main pod, it adds up about 0.81 episodes per week. The most popular city is Lawrenceville with 126 downloads. Shout
Oh,
out to me and my wife, been downloading. But they said we got 8 downloads in Atlanta, another 5 in Orlando, 4 in Norcross, Georgia. Georgia holding us down, man.
oh, Georgia and Florida's the heart of this thing, huh? Who'd have thought?
3 in Tampa. And then this is the one that stood out to me. They said 5 countries,
Oh,
man. We got
hey,
United States, 227 downloads.
Russia, they
Russian
on us.
Federation.
They on us. I told you
We got
about
somebody
Russia.
in India, somebody in Canada. Shout out to somebody in Nigeria.
Big
Our
thing.
top episodes, here we go, was the one with our brother Reggie Wilson, man. That's the number one downloaded episode right there.
Okay.
Followed by the episode with Wale, our other brother in broadcasting. So it just shows us, and then the topics we discussed. When we talked about Kirk Cousins for Pat Mahomes, that was the number 3 episode. Then
Okay.
our third episode is the number fourth most downloaded episode, and the fifth one is the one where I think we had Carson on for the first time.
Yeah.
So overall, in 2022, we had 233 downloads over 5 countries, 42 episodes, and 1,529 minutes of potting. Let's keep it going.
A lot of pod, God.
Appreciate the support thus far. Lawrenceville, stand up.
Shout out to Orlando, Tampa. I already know who that is.
Anyway, let's get right into it. I got another thing to share. That's my favorite thing to look at now. We talk about this a little bit. It's this picture right here
Oh
is just
my
is
God.
great, man. I can't help but look at that picture and just smile. But they got a little highlight. I'm not gonna go through it all. This is the game that you kind of put where you guys went 40 for 40. Of course,
Yeah,
you
legendary. First time in NBA history. My Miami Heat went 40 for 40 from the line, including the last play of the game. My boy Jimmy Butler hit a smooth and one, hit it from the line. I think about 12 seconds left to secure. We got some highlights here for you. Um, a very weird season. Me and the Miami Heat are the same age, so 30, 35. It's been an interesting year. Uh, we haven't been playing good though, man. I'll be honest with you, haven't been inconsistent. We kind of lost some of that
I was
dog.
gonna say you guys are playing the Oklahoma City and you're playing them at home. Why was
Bro.
this such a close game?
Well, first off, SGA is not to be disrespected. Gilgeous Alexander is one of the best players in the league, and unfortunately, he is on the Thunder, and nobody knows that. Uh,
Who is this white boy though, man?
I have no clue, but he was stressing me out.
Go ahead. My
Woo!
Nigerian brother. Go ahead, Victor.
Victor Office Depot.
Oladipo, Oladipo. No Office Depot. Don't call my man no Office Depot, man. Oladipo. They say that man
Uh,
there was pride, man.
Yes, sir. There it goes.
Miami leads it. Clock
As you
shot
can see,
clock
that
is
hair
off.
is
Here comes
normal
Gilgis
length,
Alexander.
America.
Sidestep three and no
Look
good.
at that defense, Jimmy Butler.
Oh, and he got the D on him. Yes,
Look at
sir.
that defense.
That's it.
Yes, sir.
The
Yes, sir. I
clock
was very
runs
happy,
out.
bro.
Yes, sir.
Proud of my guys for making NBA history. I'll be even more proud when we make the playoffs and make some noise. But we'll see how we get that All-Star break. You know how I am about NBA. I don't really like talking NBA, like as far as who's gonna make it until after All-Star break, we get a little bit more. It's
Yeah, so
coming though.
speaking of making it, I was looking at the standings, and I think before yesterday's game, we were the 7 seeds and the Suns were the 8 seed. The Suns played yeah, I think it was yesterday. The Suns played the Warriors in San Francisco, and they damn near beat the brakes off of us. I don't think Chris Paul was playing. I don't even think Devin Booker was playing. But Sarge was balling his ass off, man. I was looking at these highlights like, did they pick up Sarge or whatever, however you say his name, man?
Dario Saric.
Yeah, man,
Yeah.
this dude was lighting us up, and then the other dude, I can't think of his name right now. He's usually known for defense. He was hitting shot after shot. I'll find his name right now. Um, Damn, I can't even. Mikal Bridges, yeah. So he dropped 26, and every point that he had the high, and it was
Yeah.
just an all around. I mean, the highest score for them was 26. Damon Lee dropped 22, and he's a former Warrior, so I can understand that. But Mikal Bridges is the leading scorer, and they beat us 125 to
Yeah.
113 at home.
Yeah. Y'all got beat. Y'all
Come
got
on,
beat by
man.
12.
You said what?
Y'all definitely got beat by 12 at home, so that's how you know it means something to you.
Yeah,
Uh,
man.
Other than that, man, I think the Warriors are just kind of in a similar spot that they were a couple years ago. They just soft, bruh. They be soft in these little certain spots, and it's like they really do get in their head, and they get kind of bullied, and they get kind of now normally they come out fighting, they come out the corner fighting, and they're really good at that. You know what I mean? And they're not slouches, you know what I mean? But I just feel like they just being a little timid, and I feel like the Suns really just kind of muscled them that game. You know what I mean?
Yeah, man. See, like they did because I'm looking like Kevon Looney only had 8 rebounds, and Mikal Bridges himself, like this small dude guard, got 9 rebounds all by himself.
He's a good rebounder.
I'm like,
Definitely.
damn. Every time I turned around, he was getting the offensive rebound
Yeah.
and putting it back up. But anyway,
I
look,
mean, normally when the sun is hot, it creates a lot of heat. So it's just an all
something else.
around, you
Something
know what I'm
else.
saying? It's just an all around heat wave. You know what I'm saying? Now, my other team, the Kings, they playing right now, but the Pelicans, we had a tough battle with the Celtics tonight. We ended up losing.
I saw that. I was like, man, the Celtics gonna win this.
Yeah, man, they're playing real good, and I don't think that the Udoka stuff is going to affect them. I really think that they're coming together as a team and a city and really putting something together. So, shout out to them. Shout out to King David.
Well, I tell King David this: if they meet my Warriors in the finals again, they're gonna lose. They gotta do something different, man.
Hey, I might say the same thing. um, we will go ahead and get to something very near and dear to my heart as a wrestling fan. Uh, the man, the myth, the legend, the molder of this whole thing, man. Vince McMahon. Yes, sir. I love that picture.
I did.
uh,
I saw that. I said, it's gonna be perfect.
Vince McMahon's gonna be coming back. As he recently resigned. I think it was within this past year, chairman and CEO, lifetime chairman and CEO. Uh, his father, Vince McMahon Sr., founded it. He had some scandals and stuff. They had to make some payouts, legal stuff, da da da. So he stepped down. I believe Stephanie stepped up. She was a co-CEO. Hunter stepped up. Um, but he's gonna be coming back. The stock is up like they announced it. Stock went up like 12%. I'm a stockholder. Uh,
Yeah,
it's
they
up
said
like
some Saudi Arabian public investment fund invested in the company.
possibly them, possibly Disney, possibly whoever the hell owns NBC because they are on Peacock. There's a lot of people that might be getting involved with it. I think JP Morgan was also talked about it. We don't know yet, but just know that the stock is up like 60, I think 60 to 68% the past year. It's going good. Too high to buy right now, if anybody's wondering. I'm obviously not a financial advisor or anything like that, but it's at a 52-week high. That's not when you buy stocks. That's general. You know what I'm saying? Like that's general knowledge. Um, but yeah, man, they got a good product. Lifetime fans. Uh, with the women's revolution that was led by Stephanie McMahon, they expanded the brand. Hunter owning NXT and taking over the story rights has made the story a lot better this past year or so. So uh, WWE's popping, man. So be on the lookout. Oh, it makes more money than UFC. Bigger social media following than all the other sports entities combined. It's an excellent company, man, and they do pay a dividend if you wonder. Speaking of the UFC, though, my old rival, Mr. Picklehead, needs to have a New Year's revolution to keep his hands off his wife. Now, I don't want to get involved in people's business now, but there was a very ugly video that's come out over the past couple of days. Dana White and his wife get into it. Actually, you know, some people might say it's not his wife. It don't matter. It's a woman. You know what I'm saying?
I'm gonna go ahead and play it.
Yeah, you can go ahead and let him see what happens. Woo! Hit her with the two-piece.
Yeah, he did.
You know what I'm saying? Like we were kind of talking about briefly before this started, outside of actual like straight up danger, like the woman has like a gun, a knife, a large object, mace, you know what I'm saying? Like something that is actually harmful. I don't believe in none of that, bro. You know what I'm saying? Self-defense, but like, oh, misunderstanding that I understand he got, you know what I'm saying? But like, if that it really is your wife and she's, you know, slaps you, you really finna do her like that? You know what I mean? I understand you embarrass her, you know what I mean? But whatever. I just know you can't be doing that. And I also know that if a brother did that, we'd have a real big problem. So it's kind of coincidental that we've been talking about Picklehead recently on the pod and he want to pop up and do all this. So shout out to you, my dude. One of the biggest scumbags, one of my least favorites. So yeah, bro, as a married man, you know, I ain't got no wife. As a married man, how do you feel? How do you feel about it?
I don't know, man. I think it's never okay for a man to put his hands on another woman. I mean, maybe hold her hand, you know, and say that's not cool. Don't slap me
Yeah,
again.
like I said, self-defense. Yeah.
You know, but don't like you're clearly stronger than her, man. And
Yeah.
anyway, I'm just whenever I see that, it just disgusts me so much.
Same thing, bro. Because like I
I'll
think
leave it
about
at
it,
that.
like because come on, Bowler, you got catcher's mitts. My hands ain't exactly small. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
yeah.
Even if it's a slap, bro. You know, and it's crazy because he just opened that slap league, right? And now he's slapping his wife on camera. You know what I'm saying? So he must be really into his new product, maybe.
I
Maybe
would just
at a
say
moment.
my prayers go out to the women. Hopefully you get the help and restitution that you deserve, man, because that's not okay.
And let's say, you know, because I'm not into wrecking homes and shit like that. Uh, I just hope that it's in a place where y'all can work it out. I've said this about some of my greatest adversaries, Tom Brady, Picklehead, the list goes on. I don't wish divorce on nobody. You know what I'm saying? Especially with kids involved. You know what I'm saying? That's one of like the worst situations for anybody to deal with. So, especially as men. So, even though he ain't shit, you know what I mean? It's still a tough situation, bad look. Hopefully, everything can be mended. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Uh, Beyond that, though, you know, you and me, when it comes to women, we like to have a gold standard.
Yes,
You know what
sir.
I'm saying?
With that
Always.
said, Gold Standard Farms, founded in Martin, Tennessee, 1941. And what they want you to know is that they are a boutique Hemp farm specializing in organic hemp cultivation, seed genetics R&D, and eco-friendly hemp-based materials. For more information, please email Carson, Karson, at goldstandardfarms.com. I also have their Twitter page here open. And you can see that they've been around for some time now, since 2019, I said.
Let's
They got
get
the
them
likes of,
followers up, man.
yeah, they need to get their
If you
followers up.
follow us, go over there right now and follow them.
Just to show you, man, it looks like minds think alike. They believed it. See, it was this team right here, this Warrior squad right here, that beat the number 8 seed. That made me a Warrior fan. And it just showed like they had that vision, just like I had that vision. You know, so I just wanted to share that a little bit. I found that, and I was like, okay, look at Baron Davis. Look at Steven Jackson on that team. Look at my coach Don Nelson down there in the corner. You know what I'm saying?
I'm looking at the other picture, but that's just me.
We ain't gonna point that out. Okay.
Oh man.
And with that said, man, y'all have a blessed week. Thank you for tuning in. Stay tuned. Stay subscribed. We appreciate the listens, man.
Yeah, like, comment, all that. Holla at us. On social right
Subscribe
here.
down below.
Subscribe, hit that phone, hit that ding.
Hey.